Hi friends, I thought I'd pop in and do a quick little veggie garden walkthrough again. It has not frozen yet, so everything is still going, even though it has gotten a little colder and everything is a huge mess. I kind of let my raspberries go for the season. They're still producing some berries, but I thought they looked rather rough, so I was trying to let them recover. So hopefully they'll be better next year. My dahlias were doing great all season, still doing great. Cute little bees, still enjoying them. I'm waiting for the first killing frost so I can go ahead and dig them up and bag them up for the season. And this is the last dahlia that hadn't bloomed. This one's called Miss Rawlings. It's a dark color, but also like vibrant magenta. It's not coming across in the camera as beautiful as it is in person, but so yeah, they've been fun. One of the things I wanted to show is my apparent loofah success. Unfortunately, I think they started coming across too late, that I may not get to really experiment with a lot of them, but like it's all the way out here. I've got one that smushed itself against the cherry tomato. I've got some hanging down. There's 3 of them. There's another one. There's one hanging. There's several over here. And several more here. One's even climbing on my light strand, which of course I'm letting happen. My noodle beans. My noodle beans were fun. I've kind of just let that go. But then look at this ginormous loofah. Like, that's my hand. It's insane. And yeah, I've got a bunch going over here too. It's been a lot. The cherry tomatoes at this point, I have basically stopped harvesting. I've noticed year after year when it gets to like this point in the season, they're still good, but they're much better if you just kind of eat them right then and there. The minute you bring them inside and try and store them, they end up like breaking. And I've already frozen and made dehydrated cherry tomatoes and sauces like crazy. I just really didn't need any more. So as stressful as it is to me to have all this free food going to waste, with my work schedule, there wasn't a whole lot I could do about it. So I've just kind of let it go. My blackberry I think it keeps being eaten because I don't know why it's missing all those leaves. So I'm hoping, this year I got like 1 or 2, hoping next year I'll have a lot more. And this amaranth is literally everywhere. I do not know where it came from, but I will say it is really nice to use in arrangements, pots and stuff like that. This bed fell apart on both sides, so the peppers and stuff that are in here are not doing good at all. But a lot of that is because I think it's just like losing all its nutrients because the bed's not holding it together anymore. Though the Mexican sunflower still did great. I've got my fall carrots going. They look pretty good. Does look like I need to thin them again though, which is normal. I need to go through and harvest another round of peppers. Kind of also don't need those, but at least I can do more with those than I can the tomatoes because Caleb will eat those and Caleb doesn't eat tomatoes. But I have a bunch of slicers on the vine too. I haven't been harvesting those as much because with me going away, they've been turning color while I'm away, and by the time I get back, they're kind of past done. Still got a bunch of flowers going. This crazy thing is an aster. I had no idea. I don't know how it popped up here or created a bush here, but it's doing pretty good and the bees love it. My strawberries look a little rough. It's supposed to rain today, so I've kind of just been holding off, seeing if that happens. But then what I want to do is break this down and get it in my greenhouse for the winter. So that's why I haven't done much with it. This bed around my garden, well, we'll just do a swoop just because we're here. I've got a bunch of this stuff, which I think as I looked it up, it's like wild amaranth. Kind of a native thing. My zinnias over here always get really powdery mildewed. So I'm gonna have to figure out something better, or somewhere better to put them. Had a bunch of this pop up, the celosia, which again is beautiful to cut and dry and have for dried flowers. Finally got a queen lime this year. They look really good. And as you can see, I just didn't have the time or the capacity to really deal with much of this year. It's been really rough for me. I'm not used to having to be this hands-off with my stuff, but it's amazing how it still keeps going anyway. My pots did really good this year. I'm really hoping they don't die over winter and just stay. This mint patch is really out of control, which, you know, I know it would be, and I knew it would, but I'm gonna have to do something about that next year, because I can't have mint growing like that everywhere. Though it is nice to weed whack and then everything smells like peppermint. Most dahlias are still doing good back there, being flanked by a bunch of dead sunflowers. I have, this is my sweet potato patch, and it is massive. So hopefully that bodes well for sweet potato casserole for Thanksgiving. I also have beets and potatoes and peppers and green beans, all of that growing in here, which I was thinking about cutting down to put my spring flowers, but I don't know. My lettuce is doing well in my green stock and in my circle container. Look at all those. Beautiful. Beautiful. Do have some snap peas growing, so hopefully I get a couple of them before the frost. And yeah, here's my lettuce and my carrots. They need thinned as well. I haven't gotten to that. So yeah, this is this is the current state of my garden, and it is what it is. And I'm looking forward to hopefully some changes next season. Thanks for watching.